Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back for some more of Let's Play StarTropics. Last time we left off, we went through the Indiana Jones-ish kind of temple looking for our uncle, Dr. Jones. And now we're making our way through the maze-like area that is ahead of us as we get closer and closer towards the end of this game, actually. Let's check out this little village. What do we got here? Inside of hut number 1, we have, I'm the oldest one of all of the islands. 199 years old, but young at heart. Try looking for a big heart on an isle around here. Oh, well, that's nice and vague, because there just so happen to be tons of isles around here. Most of them not very helpful. Ooh, how do you do, Cola? Nice. Oh, you're a game master, too? Well, I like to fancy myself a bit of a game master. I don't know Poe's poem, though, so I guess in this game, in this realm, I'm not so much a game master. I am very humble today. Third oldest, 177 years old. Wow, that's still pretty old. Must be that sunshine and fish diet. I hear that's why the people that live in Okinawa live for so long. Second oldest, 188, huh? Wait, we've met the second oldest. Mistaken? I don't know. I mean, these are pretty old people, though. You must have bananas in your ears. Of course, that's the only logical conclusion, right? I may have seen the same boat as yours. About a month ago. Dr. PJ's? DJ? What you call it? I was sailing your boat. Sure, why not? Searching for a lost, whatchamacallit? You know. Yeah, sure, I know. A whatchamacallit. It's a pretty yummy candy bar. Actually, I hadn't seen one of those in years, and then when I moved into my college dorms a while back, they had them for sale, and I bought one, and tried one for the first time, and it wasn't all that great. Anyhow, moving right along, Navcom, or as we call him, Rob, his real name, silly Rob with his aliases. He's going to start giving us coordinates on where we can find Dr. Jones now, because he's latched onto something. In this area, total maze. This, if you don't have a guide, this is another one of those parts that will just infuriate you, probably get some nerd rage out of you. I know it did the first time I went through here. So we're going to take the most direct path. There are a lot of like little dungeons that you'll see that don't take you anywhere at all. Some of them have apples in them that give you no health at all. I think there's a hut with a skeleton in it. Anyhow, this is the only one of any importance because this is where we get our big heart. And of course, with our big heart comes full health. Like I said last time, there's always something that will refill your health if you're not at full before you go into the next dungeon. So sometimes you just have to search it out more so than others. But we've got it, and our health very slowly refills. But hey, we're starting that second row of hearts, huh? Although, you'll see what they do with that whole second row of hearts later on. It's kind of funny what they end up doing, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Alert, alert! Signal detected! Yes, we know. It's really not important. As you get really close to the signal, he'll start telling you like every single step where Dr. Jones is located, so don't worry about it right now. Just focus on trying to get through this labyrinth. I think I want to go down here. I'm a little confused myself. Okay, yeah, I want to go through this wall over here. It's right here? Right here? There it is. Alright. So we'll go through there, and then you'll get to this point, which looks like an arrow. Now, this is really confusing. All of these places will take you someplace different, and most of them are not helpful at all, except for that one. Second from the left. That's the only one you want to go through. Everywhere else, I think it's just straight up dead end. And you'll come down here, and you want to take the bottom one of these dark blue submergible areas, and then a quick left, and this will take you way up north, really close to where we found Dr. Jones' signal, as we get closer and closer to wherever he might be. This was just so hard the first time I did it, and I even had kind of a walkthrough. See, now he's going to start telling me where he is constantly. I even had a walkthrough. It wasn't a very detailed walkthrough, mind you, but even with that, I found this part to be really tough the first time through. So, you know, just take your time, and maybe map it out if you have to. Go old school. Grab a notebook and a pencil. Map out the whole area. Oh, jeez. I used to do that for some games way back when. Oh, old school. North 5, East 6. Oh, that looks about 6. Go up a few. What do we got? 2 and 1. All right. Over 1, up 2, and signal detected. Okay, I think we figured it out by now, Rob. What? Nothing there except for what looks to be a big meteor crash. Huh. And here we go. Underwater. Enjoy this part, because it's over, and you'll never see any more underwater segments ever again. Kind of looks like the Lufia 2 underwater caves that I've been exploring a lot of lately. And now you might think that you're in the dungeon right here because we get that dungeon-ish perspective, but this is actually just, I don't know, they felt like doing this part from that perspective for some reason. And now you emerge out here, and we get to see, ooh, what is this? Some sort of a temple? Some big ivory pillars, perhaps, some Mayan-ish Aztec sort of statues. Anyhow, making our way into the actual dungeon for this level. Oh, and it's a pretty tricky one. We get to see some cool stuff here, though, and the enemies, they're not all that hard, so don't worry too much about it. First up, snakes! Purple snakes! Oh, why did it have to be snakes? You know, for that Indiana Jones temple, there was kind of a lack of snakes. You would have thought there would be a whole room full of snakes. And here we get the Hermes shoe. At least that's what I call it. I just associate flying shoes with Hermes. That's just me. I don't know what it's really called. But this allows you to jump 2 steps rather than just 1 over water. So keep that in mind. It can be kind of tricky to like remember that you can do that. I know it was for me at first, but try to keep it in mind the best you can. Oh man, we got an issue with some mummies here. Oh, they got me. See, I could have jumped over that water probably and been safe, but I wasn't even thinking about it. Alright, well we got that one done. Come on, mummies. You're not as hard as you used to be. Alright, and later on in this dungeon we get a really awesome weapon that you don't see very often. This is one of the best places to use it, but it's really cool, and you'll see it when we get it. This room is a bit tricky. As you can see, we lost our Hermes shoes. I think you lose them once you lose the room that you got them in. Or just move to a next room is what I mean to be saying. So you have to take out all of the octopus things in this room. You're going to have to do some tight shooting here, like shooting at womp rats. Bam! Jumping and shooting at the same time. And remember that you can jump over 2 spots, but no more than that. So this is definitely an area where you can easily get yourself killed by forgetting that you can only jump over 2, or that you can jump over 2. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. And then you also have to navigate it, you know, think grid. Now you're thinking with portals. Now you're thinking with grids. Alright, one more. Come on. What? Come on. Awesome shot. Awesome shot. Oh, man. Come on! You're an ace pitcher, Mike. You should be able to handle this. Star player of the Xanark and Abes. Maybe. Maybe if he was a blitzball player. Alright, so let me try to wrap my head around where we gotta go here. Okay, yep. Got it now. Alright. Moving on. That room, little tricky. I mean, it's not hard, just tricky. This room, oh, you want to test your skill right here. Just jump into the fray. Just go right for it. Try to go up as much as you can and just go crazy. And try to take out all the mummies that you can. Otherwise, you know, you can just kind of move with them or around them. Form like a conga line almost. If you want to, but you shouldn't have any problem just standing right in front and taking one out right after another. And you got a couple hearts there if you take some damage. And over here, Leap of Faith maneuver. Boom! There's your red potion for the dungeon. Although, I don't think we're going to need it. There are 2 bosses in here, but both of them are really easy. We also have these snails, which take like 4 hits. A lot more than I thought they would. Anyhow, first boss! This guy, I don't know, some sort of a sea crab hermit thing from hell or something. You're going to want to stay as far away as you can. You want to get to... you just want to stay back. Don't jump onto those platforms on the left or right. I wouldn't recommend it because he can hit you pretty well if you're on those. You might think it would give you a few hits, but you know, just wait it out. A lot of these battles in this game actually have been heavily based on patience. Some of them not so much, but some of them, you know, just wait for the time to strike. He doesn't have that many hits on him, no more than probably 20 or so. Should get him right here. Let's see. Boom! And there he goes. And as any good monster, he blows up. You know, not so captivating explosion of awesomeness. Anyhow, moving right along, you get the happy, yay, we beat the level music, but no, do not let it fool you. That is only for the weak to be fooled by the happy victory music. No, we've got more snails, dun dun dun. Really easy enemy though, just, you know, this is just a filler room. Now we get a heart out of it, that's a plus. Definitely won't have to use that potion anytime soon now. Then we get to this room. This room's kind of tricky. You can go 3 ways. On the bottom, middle, which the middle you can actually see the shortcut, and through the top. It really doesn't matter which way you do it. I go through the bottom first just to open the door, get it out of the way, and then you can, that's the middle room. It turns the light on there just so you see it, but you really don't need to go there till the end. Here, just grab the Hermes shoes and then jump down to activate the light. Boom. And then there's a switch there. Nope, can't jump over the treasure chest. Worth keeping that in mind. Jump over here, get the treasure chest. Nothing special here, really. Get 2 hearts, and then I think we get the special item, though, over here. Well, one of the special items. Yes, we get the baseballs. Finally. I mean, Mike's been a star pitcher. It's about time. But guess what we get in here? Cleats. Check this out. Super Saiyan mode! Yeah! I bet you didn't know that Mike was also some sort of an ultimate fighter like that, huh? Man, I love that. That just came out of nowhere the first time I saw it. I did not expect him to teleport across the screen and do massive damage to every enemy, but that made Mike a lot cooler right there. Alright, so on with the next room. Next room is very straightforward. It's a big room, but it's a straightforward room. Their worst enemy is going to be these turrets. That will hit me. Although they give you, I think they give you 4 hearts altogether in here. I have to get the Hermes shoes again, so I guess it was worth my time to go back up there. Take those turret hits. And now we can just move on over here and dodge these turrets. The pattern for the turrets is always really strange. They seem to fire, well, these are firing more rapidly than some of them, but I don't know. They fire a few shots and then stop, and I don't know. Sometimes they're really off with their targeting. Sometimes they're dead on. I don't know. Just try to ignore them best I can. Get some more hearts there. That's good. That's a good amount of heart right there. Alright, and come up here, and I believe if we defeat this guy, it'll open up the door for us. Boom! Door open. And nope, nothing over there. Alright, moving right along. To this room. Uh-oh, time for the cleats again. Give him the cleats. Want me to cleat him, boss? Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's getting dangerously close. Oh, there we go. And, there you go. Made quick work of that room. It's not like it's, you know, you have to go out of your way to get the cleats. I can't imagine how difficult that room would be with them. But, alright, so one little happy-go-lucky snake room before we go to fight the boss of this dungeon. Oh, and a heart. How nice. So, yeah, like I said, probably won't even need the red potion here. You're going to want to use the baseballs, though, for this guy. For boss number 2, the Easter Island Head. Not to be confused with Turnips in Lufia 2. By the way, welcome back, Turnips. Good to have you back. And this guy is going to shoot snakes. He shoots 2 or 4 snakes. There's no 1 and there's no 3. It's either 2 or 4. And you can just, in mid-jump, shoot a baseball into his mouth. And sometimes he'll just stand there afterwards and you can throw him in casually. And boom! There he goes. Really, really easy boss. Maybe even the easiest boss in the game, I don't know. But, no problem there, especially if you cook the baseballs, which I don't see why you would not have. So there we go, guys, we made it through the dungeon! Wow! You've done it! Oh, I always like to guess the way that voice would sound, depending on the difficulty of the dungeon. It's like, wow, you've done it, or wow, I can't believe you actually did that. Good luck! Alright, good luck indeed, because we are getting towards the end of this game, and from here on out, all these dungeons, oof. Bad news. So, hopefully things go as smoothly as they possibly can. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. This has been the Johnny Cage. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you have not, and I'll talk to all of you guys tomorrow.